The sun is shining, tailgates are humming, and we're getting set for another terrific college football matchup. Welcome to the home of the Blue Hens in Newark and Delaware Stadium. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Delaware Blue Hens. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Blue Hens will kick it off to get us underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. So Middle Tennessee's offense will have the football first. And Jesse, they've got a running back that they love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over you.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And to keep this opening drive going, they'll need to convert 3rd and 1. Rides the back on the option, the give. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Turning it on. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Anderson wants to throw. Finds his big tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. He's got it and still on his feet. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Motion from the wide receiver. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Quarterback on the keeper. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee.
You talk about ball control offense. This offense just held the ball for the whole first quarter and then some. Strung a drive together, making the great plays when they needed them. That's a great opening statement from this offense.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A 70-yard touchdown drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Blue Hens offense has its first opportunity of the day. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But when you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Lewis. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The Blue Hens will call on their punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. Anderson will throw. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the left. Sprinting away. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Tipton. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Going to swing it on second down. Picked off. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They go to the ground. Breaks the tackle. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. He'll keep it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Hit as he throws. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. Almost certainly time for just one more play, so why not give it a go on 4th down? Takes a hit as he fires. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here.
Breaks into the open. They'll move the change after he gets it to the 43-yard line. And the Blue Hens, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Oh, he's got a chance. Quick step and go. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
The Blue Hens with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lewis. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. We've reached the end of the period. Middle Tennessee is on top. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They go back to work in the final period of this one. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Makes the catch. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes the catch at the end zone. Touchdown, Delaware.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, you could make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. West Virginia has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. Let's see how this coach tries to explain this. They're trailing by 24 to Oklahoma. We'll circle back if any...
He's got it! Oh, a lot of space. Inside the touchdown, Blue Raiders. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Man, and just what the doctor ordered. You needed a big play to go out there and try to take the lead, and you find your receiver out wide. He runs by the DB. Nice throw, nice catch. You got the lead.
Now for the extra point try late in the game. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking to throw on first down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And what a fortuitous turn of events to get that football back.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
And the Blue Hens trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, MTSU. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
In this kind of game where it's only one possession, one play could make the difference. And that time the quarterback got a little too greedy. The defender jumps in front, picks it off, pads the lead for his team. We still got a lot of football to go here, but that was a massive play for the defense.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. This drive will open from the 15. Wants to throw on first down. Fires it beautifully in on the crossing. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Lewis. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Going to take a shot on second and short. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Trying to take it back. Pulled down at the 45-yard line, and that's the kind of ball hawking a defensive coordinator loves to see.
And that's a microcosm of the kind of day it's been for this offense. Points have been hard to come by. Only 7 points, and finally here late in the game, you get an opportunity down close, and you throw an interception. They're going to have to go back, watch the film, and improve before taking the field next week.
Quarterback will take a knee. The defense can stop it one more time, but we are close to being all she wrote. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing around.
Yeah, and then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses. But this